In a nutshell, I smell like suntan lotion right now. What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to my series of Samplin samples where I sample everything in the game. Today I'm gonna utilize this nose on Maison Margiela Replica. This is my first time sniffing, or not sniffing, but wearing a fragrance of this house on my skin. I've noticed this house on a lot of reviewers channels, and there's one that really piques my interest, By the Fireplace, because anything that describes a fireplace smoke, anything like that, gourmandish, anything like that, you're gonna get my attention. So we don't have a Sephora in my hometown. However, I did go to another city that did have a Sephora, and I only sniffed By the Fireplace, which I loved. I'm getting it. And Jazz Club, I think. And this came with a purchase from Sephora, makeup and stuff. Not for me. I know I'm pretty, but not for me. And this one's called Beach Walk from the house, and is a 2012 release. So it's my first time really putting something from the brand on my skin and trying it out. This is more based for the females out there. It is described as a female fragrance. Again, I don't put any genders. This fragrance can be easily worn by men or women. It is tippy-toeing more in the women because it's utilizing ylang as its primary, and there's some other florals in this particular fragrance. So the big notes in this fragrance: ylang and musk. It is very much a what I discovered, a very simple, straightforward scent. Some reviews are saying that this thing is absolutely bonkers in regards to what it gives them. I didn't get much out of this. This is suntan lotion in a bottle. Beach Walk is exactly what it smells. Exactly what it says on this piece of paper, Beach Walk. That's what it smells like. You're walking at the beach. The heavy ylang in here reminds me of suntan lotion, because the floral is utilized in a lot of suntan oils or stuff like that. So it really reminds me of that. Ylang also gives a sweetness to a scent, which it does here too. Heliotrope's another floral in this fragrance that has a large feel in this fragrance, and it throws its vanilla like scent profile and a bit of its almond like profile in this fragrance. If I had to describe this, it is very much a, I wouldn't say overly sweet, but it is a sweet, creamy, floral based scent that is also very much straightforward. It doesn't move much. There's many scents like this on the market, namely off the top of my head, Bobbi Brown, Comptoir Sud Pacifique does fragrances like this. Fire Island by Bond Number 9, not the same thing. That's more of a copper tone type feel, but you know, this is not anything new. Ylang is very heavy in this, and to be quite honest, it is up to par as far as quality with all of those, and I'll be honest with you with that. In this price range is not too bad, but at the same time, it is a genre that, you know, you got one of these, and I own like 2 or 3 of these in my collection now, that this doesn't do much. It doesn't move me much in regards to as a fragrance or as a fragrance idea. Staying power, longevity was actually not bad, 4 to 6 hours. Projection was fairly average with this scent. Nothing too crazy here. Pricing, you're looking at 126 USD. You are getting 100 mils though, and it is eau de toilette concentration. Overall score, from 1 to 10 bottles, 10 being the highest, of course. I'm going to give Beach Walk a 7 bottles out of 10. Personally, for me, it's not the best in its genre. I've had this type of idea with a lot more complexity to the fragrance. And that goes to buy, try, or pass. This is a definite try. If you've never smelled any of the fragrances like Bobbi Brown, Comptoir Sud Pacifique, Fire Island, just to name a few, there's a whole handful of these type of fragrances. Then maybe this might be the one for you, because Fire Island, first of all, is very expensive. Bobbi Brown, maybe hard to find. Comptoir Sud Pacifique, same thing. So this is highly available at Sephora's, and it may be something that you may be interested in. So very much a try. Not knocking it, you know, it's a 7 out of 10, so it's not a bad scent per se, but it's something that is just an idea that has been done for a long, long time. And I don't see anything new here. So a good one from Replica, Maison Margiela. And yeah, I'd love to hear your take, especially with samples. I'd love to hear your take on this particular sample. If you haven't smelt this fragrance, if you have smelt this house, I really haven't given this house really a chance, because I'm really zoned in on By the Fireplace, because I really want to get that, and then I want to move forward with the brand and maybe get a sample. I think Sephora has sample packs. I think it's like 50, 60 bucks. So I might go that way with that and go from there. So I'd like to hear your take, any other fragrances that you'd like to hear from me on this particular brand. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in on Sampling Samples. Have a good one.